Hey everybody, this is Doc Mack from the Galloping Ghost Arcade out in Brookfield, Illinois. Today is March 12, 2018, and we are here for yet another Monday mystery game, this time number 639. They don't stop. We're gearing up for our next expansion. We are very anxious for that. We are talking daily with the landlord about when that is going to happen. We've got, I've seen some of our regulars here. Our former Game of the Year, Pete Gores is here. I've seen Mossy Segopian. I've seen, who else is here? Jamie Tibbetts is here. Our Gamer of the Year, Jamie Tibbetts, is back this week. He missed last week, but he's here this week. And of course, former Gamer of the Year, James White. He is a very subdued James White. He's waiting. He's anxious to see what today's Monday mystery game is. Will it be the game that gets him the 10X championship? He's worked so hard. He's had some frustrating times, but as anybody knows, a true champion that James White is, he is here again and he is competing, and today might be the day that he walks away with the 10X championship. There's you can feel it. You can just feel the energy, the tension. Who will win this week's Monday Mystery Game? Last week, Chris Plackey came, fended off James White from winning the championship. He will be the recipient of a Galloping Ghost coin that will be here waiting for him. Will he be back to surprise everybody again? Who knows? We had an amazing weekend this weekend. Saturday was just absolutely crazy. We had our second busiest day, just under 700 people here. What's that? Just under 800, sorry. 800 people here. I forgot about that other 100. But crazy day. It was so awesome to see so many people traveling in from out of state. Great talking with everybody, and thank you to everybody that came out and made it yet another unbelievable weekend. And I guess, you know, let's just get right into it. There's too much tension in the air. I just feel it. I just feel it. So let's summon forth former Gamer of the Year, Pete Hahn, to help me unveil today's Monday mystery game. Pete, what a crazy weekend.
Yeah, it was nuts. Saturday was crazy.
I know you were here. You weren't even feeling good, and you had this tidal wave of people to deal with, and you picked it up at the end, so thank you very much for all you do. You're unbelievable here, as always, and everybody appreciates all you do. I always see on Yelp, there's this guy who's always there, he's behind the counter, and so many people appreciate everything. They might not tell you, but I hear it. So thank you, Pete.
Yeah, thank you.
So today's Monday mystery game, without any further ado, there's no beating around the boot. Today's Monday mystery game is none other than Hopping Mappy. Nobody knew this was a game. Released from Namco in 1986. Did anyone know there was a sequel to Mappy? Probably not, as there is one board that was known to exist on KLOV. Hopping Mappy, this is a super rare game here. Very different than the original Mappy. Chris Plackey not here. Let's bring James White. James White needs a moment. I see Pete Gores coming up. Smile on his face. Pete Gores. Pete Gores, are you familiar with Hopping Mappy?
Maybe.
Oh, no. James White, you've played Hopping Mappy. James, have you played Hopping Mappy? Hold on one second. Give me 1 second.
Yep.
I'm going to have a minute here. I'm going to need it. And now, Pete Hahn.
All right, we're making a minor technical adjustment. Everything's okay. Don't worry about Doc. He'll be back. You gotta rattle the board for every credit. No.
No, I don't.
All right.
All right, here we go. Sorry about that. Had to just check that board. Now we see former Game of the Year, Peter Gores. Going to town on Hopping Mappy. It's a single button game, and that button speeds you up. Current Game of the Year, Jamie Tibbetts. Have you heard of Hopping Mappy? He is laughing. He can.
No, I'm gonna learn sign language. Nope, you need a bottle of water.
A Galloping Ghost lozenge, perhaps. So we've had so much fun putting out rare games lately that are sequels. We've had Ribbit, the sequel to the unofficial sequel to Frogger. We've had Crazy Climber 2. We've had Hopping Mappy. What else have we had recently? Any other sequels? I thought the sequel to the spiritual successor to Shinobi, but not really. For those just joining us, today's Monday mystery game is Hopping Mappy, released from Namco in 1986. This one literally, unfortunately, Seth wasn't feeling good today. Huge shout outs to Master Tech Seth Young. We hope he feels better. Anxious for his return. So much going on. It really had us rushing to get through this one. So much so, normally I do the marquee artwork. We had to have none other than Brandon Diaz over from Galloping Ghost Productions and Galloping Ghost Reproductions down to do the marquee artwork for us. So huge shout outs to him. Huge thanks to Doug Fox for helping me at the last minute to get this monitor up and running. We literally, Seth messaged me at like 6 this morning saying he wasn't feeling good, he wasn't going to be making it in. We had a bunch of things that I had to tend to in the morning. And then we literally only had a couple hours to pick the game and get it together and get it on the floor. Oh. Pete Gore's on round 5 on his last life. 46-46, his current score. A game of patience. A game of coming up with a good order of how to get things. Oh! It seems like it would be so simple, so straightforward, and yet it is a pretty complex game. 48-06. Hooroo?
3 lives.
3 lives.
Yeah.
All right. Pete Gores, he's got some knowledge of this game. From Hooroo to Peter who? Peter question mark? James White stepping up. James White.
Well, I played on Mamie, and I haven't played in a while, but look, let's see what happens today.
This for speed.
This red button's for speed?
What's that?
This red button's for speed?
Yes. James White coming in. Again, for those just joining us, today's Monday mystery game is Hopping Mappy. The seldom heard of sequel to Mappy, released from Namco in 1986. We are the only arcade to have this game. Outrageously rare board. Highly coveted amongst the collector scene. This is, if you go on KLOV, there is one guy that has Hopping Mappy. Well, now there's 2 guys that have Hopping Mappy. Pete Gore's a fan. That is one of the most important things for us, is that our regulars enjoy these games. We love it when, that's the whole reason why we do this. We love seeing people enjoy these games. We love seeing people find games 30 years after they came out. In this case, 32 years after it came out. Oh! You can die on the bonus stages. It's all right. It's the first game of the day, James. There's a lot of time. James taking it slow. James getting the characters, the things he's picking up, he's getting them all in the right order. And that leads to big points. You can see whatever has the animation playing on it, that's what's going to... Oh, James White getting the big points. I don't know, this is going to be an interesting one. James ready at 2,500 points.
Choked on my
Should we cut Facebook?
What's that? That'll wrap up our Facebook stream. If you want to keep watching the stream, head over to our Twitch channel at twitch.tv/Galloping Ghost Arcade. We're going to be streaming for quite a while. Let's see if today wraps up this season of the 10X Championship, and we will continue to watch Gamer of the Year Jamie Tibbetts play Hopping Nappy, again released from Namco in 1986. So switch over to our Twitch channel if you want to keep watching. So thanks everybody. This is Doc Mac from the Galloping Ghost Arcade, and we hope to see you around the arcade soon. Thanks a lot, everybody. Thanks everybody for continuing to watch the stream.